Greetings everyone, and welcome to my coin collection. Today's coin is the final in a series of 4 £5 coins released in 2019 by the United Kingdom to celebrate the Tower of London. I will put links to the previous coins in the series in the top right hand corner and down below in the comments if you haven't already watched them. The previous coin featured the Yeoman Warders, the iconic guards of the Tower of London. This coin focuses on one of the ceremonial duties of the Yeoman Warders, known as the Ceremony of the Keys, the ceremonial locking of the gates of the tower, which has taken place every night for almost 700 years to secure the royal palace, its inhabitants and its treasures. The colour red on the packaging is quite striking here. It fits nicely with the uniform of the Yeoman Warder, whose arm and side we see in the image, and provides a good contrast with the white of the logo in the bottom left corner, which incorporates the tower into the shape of a crown. The packaging for this whole set has been impressive. The formal locking and unlocking of the tower gates started in the mid-1300s on the orders of a furious Edward III. The king turned up unannounced at the tower one night in December of 1340 and walked straight in unchallenged. After imprisoning the constable of the tower, Edward de la Beche, for dereliction of duty, Edward decreed that the castle should be locked at sunset and unlocked at sunrise. It's not surprising that security at the tower should have been an issue as well as being a royal palace and fortress, the Tower of London has also housed the Office of Ordnance, the first Royal Observatory, the Royal Armouries and the Menagerie. It has also been a state prison and the location for storage of the crown jewels as it is today. The current form of the tradition comes from 1555, when Queen Mary I, the daughter of Henry VIII and sister of both Edward VI and Elizabeth I, decreed that such a ceremony should take place as she was, understandably at the time, quite fearful for her safety. In 1826, the Duke of Wellington, then the Constable of the Tower, ordered that the time of the ceremony should be fixed at 10 p.m. rather than the more vague sunset. This was to ensure that all his soldiers stationed at the tower were inside the walls before the gates were locked. At exactly 7 minutes to 10 every evening, the chief yeoman warder of the tower emerges from the Bywood Tower, carrying a lantern lit with a single candle in one hand and a set of keys in the other. He proceeds at a dignified pace to the archway of the Bloody Tower, where an escort is formed in readiness. This escort is made up of soldiers from the military garrison at the tower. It comprises 2 sentries, a sergeant and another guard who represents the role of drummer, but who actually plays a bugle. The sentry cries out, "Halt! Who comes there?" The yeoman warder replies, "The keys." "Whose keys?" "Queen Elizabeth's keys." "Pass then, all's well." The chief yeoman warder then hands the lantern to the drummer, and they all march to the outer gates of the tower, where the chief, assisted by the tower's watchman, closes, locks and secures the outer gates while the escort stand guard. The same process then takes place at the inner gates. Apparently, the only time when this ceremony did not take place on time was December the 29th, 1940, when a bomb fell on the tower, knocking the chief yeoman warder off his feet. The ceremony eventually continued as normal, just 30 minutes behind schedule. The obverse of the coin features the Jodie Clark portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, wearing the George IV state diadem, part of the crown jewels kept in the tower. As is tradition, she is facing to her left, to the right of the coin as we see it. Her father's portrait appeared on coins facing the opposite way. A lantern and a set of keys feature on the reverse of the coin. They are superimposed over the southeastern portion of a map of the tower. Each of the preceding coins has featured a different part of the map, so that, when all together, the whole tower is visible. On the right-hand side, just under the largest key, are the designer's initials. I have really enjoyed looking at this set of coins. Both the packaging and the coins themselves have been thoughtfully designed, and I've learned a lot about the history of the Tower of London. A second set of 4 more £5 coins were produced in 2020 to follow up this set, and I will look at them in more detail in some future videos. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this coin with me. If you have, please like the video and leave a comment down below. You might also consider subscribing to my channel, to ensure that you do not miss any of the upcoming coins in my collection.